Congratulations! If you are on this video, that means that you completed part one successfully of how much do you know about the periodic table. If you have not successfully completed part one of how much do you know about the periodic table, please stop this video, go back, find that video, and complete that video. Then come back to this video because that is level one. And if you cannot answer those questions successfully, then we know that you are not ready for this video. So that means that you will need to go to a level that is a little more basic than this level and learn a little more about the periodic table, and that's okay. So if you have successfully completed part one, then let's move on to level two and see if you know a lot more about the periodic table. Let's get started with learning with the Boys and Girls Club.
And now, ASAP Science presents the elements of the periodic table.
There's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air with oxygen so you can breathe, and fluorine for your pretty teeth, neon to light up the sign, sodium for salty times,
magnesium,
aluminium, silicon,
phosphorus,
then sulfur, chlorine, and argon,
potassium,
and calcium so you'll grow strong,
scandium,
titanium, vanadium, and chromium, and manganese. This is the periodic table, noble gases stable, halogens and alkyl react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are added, moving to the right. Iron is the 26th, then cobalt, nickel coins you get, copper, zinc, and gallium, germanium, and arsenic, selenium, and bromine film, while krypton helps light up your room, rubidium, and strontium, then yttrium, zirconium,
niobium,
molybdenum, technetium,
ruthenium,
rhodium, palladium,
silverware,
then cadmium and indium,
tin cans,
antimony, then tellurium, and iodine, and xenon, and then cesium, and barium is 56, and this is where the table splits, where lanthanides have just begun, lanthanum, cerium, and praseodymium. Neodymium's next to promethium, then 62, samarium, europium, gadolinium, and terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium, hafnium, tantalum, tungsten, then we're on to rhenium, osmium, and iridium, platinum, gold to make you rich till you grow old, mercury to tell you when it's really cold,
thallium,
and lead, then bismuth for your tummy,
polonium,
astatine would not be yummy,
radon,
francium will last a little time,
radium,
then actinides at 89. This is the periodic table, noble gases stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are to the right. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, isonium, fermium, indolium, nobelium, lawrencium, rutherfordium, wm, sprigium, boreum, hesium, pneumatium, dubsonium, mercenium, copernicium, nihonium, flerovium, moscovium, livermorium, tennessine, and organesson, and then we're done.
So what do we need today? You need your thinking cap. If you have a periodic table, bring it on with you. If not, that's fine. I will supply one for you here in the video. You really don't need it though. I really am asking that you bring your knowledge to the table here. Pencil and paper if you have one, but again, in most of my videos you need pencil and paper. Here, I'm just asking you to bring your knowledge. So come on in, let's take a test and see how you do. And then at the end, I'll send you in a certain direction. That's it. Let's have some fun learning. The objectives for this overall unit are to understand what elements need to be organized, how was the periodic table developed, and what information about the elements is provided by the periodic table. This is the periodic table that you can use all the way throughout if you want to use it to answer the questions. But again, I really would like for you to use the knowledge that you come with to truly take a test to find out how much you really know. But you're always welcome to come back and use the table because that also helps tell me how you can use the periodic table. So that's fine. Especially in part 2, you will probably need to use this. Okay, let's move on. All right, are you ready to get started? Try not to use the periodic table unless you have to, but on some of them, you will need to look back at the periodic table. Okay, are you ready to get started? Let's do it. Answer the question based on the periodic table. How many elements are gaseous at room temperature? Pause the video. If you said there are 11 elements that are gaseous at room temperature, you are correct. Which elements are magnetic? Which elements on the periodic table are magnetic? If you said examples are iron, nickel, and cobalt, you are correct. Which elements are liquid at room temperature? Based on the periodic table, which elements are liquid at room temperature? If you said mercury and bromine are liquid at room temperature, you are correct. Answer the question based on the periodic table. What radioactive element has the lowest atomic number? What radioactive element has the lowest atomic number? If you said technetium which is number 43, has the lowest radioactive atomic number, you are correct. What are the top 8 elements found in the Earth's crust? If you said oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, sodium, magnesium, and potassium are the top 8 elements found in the Earth's crust, you are correct. What are the top 10 most abundant elements in the human body? If you said hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sodium, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, potassium, and calcium, you are correct. All of these are the most abundant elements in the human body. What element is used in batteries? If you said lithium is used in batteries, you are correct. What element is used in making paint? If you said cadmium is used in making paint, you are correct. What is a major element found in eggs? If you said sulfur, you are correct. What elements are considered noble metals? Ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, osmium, iridium, platinum, and gold are your noble metals. What is a major element found in bones? Phosphorus. Phosphorus is a major element found in bones. If you did really well on these questions, like you got at least 8 out of 12, congratulations. You know a great deal about the periodic table, and you can train with the higher level videos that I'm creating and have already created. If you did not do well, like you did not get at least 8 of the questions right, that's okay. That's the reason why we created the video. I will be creating a new video series where I will be starting the periodic table from the very basics. Be on the lookout and you will know the periodic table well before you even know it. So stay tuned. Here's that song that you love so much or will love so much as soon as you practice.
And now, ASAP Science presents the elements of the periodic table.
There's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air with oxygen so you can breathe, and fluorine for your pretty teeth, neon to light up the signs, sodium for salty times,
Magnesium,
aluminium, silicon,
phosphorus,
then sulfur, chlorine, then argon,
potassium,
and calcium so you'll grow strong,
scandium,
titanium, vanadium, and chromium, and manganese. This is the periodic table, noble gases stable, halogens and alkyl react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are added, moving to the right. Iron is the 26th, then cobalt, nickel coins you get, copper, zinc, and gallium, germanium, and arsenic, selenium, and bromine film, while krypton helps light up your room, rubidium, and strontium, then yttrium, zirconium,
niobium,
molybdenum, technetium,
ruthenium,
rhodium, palladium,
silverware,
then cadmium and indium,
tin cans,
antimony, then tellurium, and iodine, and xenon, and then cesium, and barium is 56, and this is where the table splits, where lanthanides have just begun, lanthanum, cerium, and praseodymium. Neodymium's next to promethium, then 62, samarium, europium, gadolinium, and terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium, hafnium, tantalum, tungsten, then we're on to rhenium, osmium, and iridium, platinum, gold to make you rich till you grow old, mercury to tell you when it's really cold,
thallium,
and lead, then bismuth for your tummy,
polonium,
astatine would not be yummy,
radon,
francium will last a little time,
radium,
then actinides at 89. This is the periodic table, noble gases stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are to the right. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, isonium, fermium, and olivinium, nobelium, lawrencium, rutherfordium, wm, sprigium, borium, hesium, meitnerium, dubsidium, rhenium, copernicium, nihonium, flerovium, moscovium, livermorium, tennessine, and organesson, and then we're done.
Look for other lessons such as how heat changes the temperature of objects, cool periodic table, real life stuff, what silly putty was really for, and why it all really matters. See you soon.